And so I return to use my little whippersnipper here. I'll note that basically at this point, it's essentially November 19th. Just a little bit after Remembrance Day, basically. And temperature is a little bit brisk, not too bad or anything. And for most part, even though it's fairly cold out, this, gas mower basically started pretty okay. And I figure it's worth doing basically until, like, basically next year when I'm going to use it again. That said, I will make a note about the cord, by the way. So, I will note that basically I've taken out the cord here for the most part because basically it's almost gone. I don't know if it's basically they put in a very weak cord or if it's just that rugged much rain, but for the most part it didn't last basically more than 2 cycles basically before I have to basically replace it. I'm not probably going to do it right now. It's I was basically more or less testing it to make sure it worked the gas mower, so that's basically all I really want to do today. But it kind of annoys me that basically I'm already having to replace the string. Anyhow, I'll basically cut back to you guys in a moment because there is of course something else to show you guys before conclude this review. So take care. So I'm basically in my bedroom right now. And on my bed here is a packet. So I will note that basically Champion, they did send something to me, and I assume it's a t-shirt. So I figured just for the moment here, I'm just going to quickly just put this down here on the desk here while you guys listen to me for a moment. I'm just going to just cut it open and we'll basically see a t-shirt inside. So bear with me a moment. I'm just going to take a pair of scissors here. And using them, I'm just going to just do a couple snips here to get the bag here opened here a little bit. All right, there we go. So, inside the bag here, I see a t-shirt. And I figured that's sort of important here to point out because the whole purpose for me doing this review was of course to get a t-shirt out of it. And it looks like Champion came and delivered. Alright, come on, let's get this to come apart here a little bit. I apologize if you can hear my niece in the background, but I'll just try and close the bedroom door here a little bit so I can drown her noise there a little bit. But yes, part of the reason basically for me doing the review was basically to see if they get if I get a t-shirt out of it. And I was sort of worried that they might be one of those companies that they won't send you a t-shirt unless you give a 5 out of 5 star review, but it looks like these guys were happy enough to even give me a t-shirt with a 3 out of 5 review. So Quality Made Goods, Champion Power Equipment, established 2003. There's the front of it, and you can see the size there if you want. Basically, everything else up here on the tag. 100% cotton apparently. And I don't think there's anything on the back here, but well, there's basically the back of the t-shirt. And yeah, I feel it's very important basically to note because I'm not really a big fan of companies that essentially try to essentially get their customers to give them 5 out of 5 reviews or stuff. So I actually want to actually say props to Champion and all this because too many times I basically run into companies one type or another that will essentially fluff their their ratings to try and get them a little higher than they really are. But apparently not these guys. So there's my t-shirt. And well, we're not basically doing more basically for the Champion trimmer at this point. I'll probably keep that to myself unless there's something really catastrophic to report. But for the most part, if you haven't already, you might want to check out Champion Power Equipment because, well, it seems like they're an awesome company at least. And they're like, equipment is actually like, it does its job basically. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy my review and take care. Oh yeah, before I basically like, sign off here, note that I basically had a first part of this video where I basically like, was like using the lawn trimmer. It's actually November 20th right now instead of November 19th, so it's actually like, 8 days after Remembrance Day. Math is not my strong suit, but whatever. That's it for this video. That's it for my review. It's a 3 of 5, like, star, like, piece of, like, equipment. I got my free t-shirt for, like, giving me a review. Happy about it. Enjoy.